Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine.
So what would you say has been the commonest mistake that you've noticed with most celebrities, especially in your sector?
Ego, very, very common. Ego. You think you know.
So
it all.
why is it that most of them find it difficult to manage their ego?
No, I won't say most. I won't use the word most.
Okay,
That will get me. That will get me into trouble.
Some.
So if you think you are within, if you really think you are within that bracket, all well and good. Some I will say, but honestly, I won't say most. Quite a number of us are very friendly. Some get it wrong. They allow ego to get on the better side of them, and even in dealing with colleagues, they misbehave. I've been on locations and I've seen the way some people behave. Maybe because of my own training, I try as much as it's human. I'm human too. I try as much as possible not to repeat the errors of others that I see.
What has been the greatest lesson that you've learned, from your industry?
The greatest lesson is that creativity can be found in virtually anybody, and you need to watch out for it. You need to appreciate it when it comes, when you see it, when you recognize it. You need to be on the positive side. There are situations where things can be quite difficult, even for producers. You learn to appreciate such situations, and if possible, let go of some things. Help in quite a number of ways, but that is not to say lower your standards. That's not to say lower your standards. Yes, that's some of the things.
Okay. Now, what would you say has been the most memorable thing that has happened to you since you embraced the arts?
Let me put it this way. I met my wife on the job, and it's been exciting so far. I met her. Let me put it this way. I met her. We had a radio drama, and I played the husband, she played the wife. That was where I met her. And she's not in the arts now. She's left quite some time ago. She's been in another industry. But this has paid off for me. It has helped a lot in molding the Yemi that you see.
Okay. Now, I know your wife, I know her name and everything, but for the benefit of those who are watching, what's your wife's name?
Azu. Of course, it's out there in the public. She's Tolu. My wife is Tolu, and she's been a strong pillar. So,
what do you like most about your wife?
What I like most about her? Well, the usual. She's caring, she's loving. But I'll tell you, she's my biggest critic, and I've learned to listen.
Okay. Because
she's deep. Even when it comes to the arts, she's deep. Outside that, she's very spiritual and all that. She's closer to God than myself. That I know.
Most women are.
Most women are. Okay. But this one is that I know. And when she brings it to my arts, I learn to listen. When she brings up a word of caution, it must be coming from somewhere. When she says, instead of doing it this way, why don't you try it this way? Most times when I've tried, it's turned out very, very well.
So interesting. Now you've talked about what you like about your wife. What don't you like about her?
What don't I like about this girl? Oh, I really need to think deep to see what I don't like about her, because she's a wonderful human. She's a wonderful human. She can get on my nerves at times. That I know. And then I snap. But as soon as I do that, I realize that, wait a minute, don't go there. Then I get back to my